Can I win at risk by absolutely wasting all of my newly gotten troops each turn? So as you can see, for this challenge I decided to cap in the British Empire. Basically I saw lots of one holds, and another thing is that my capital would be hidden. So this is the reason why, because otherwise if I cap in some obvious place, for example Indiana, basically if I left my capital with one troop, somebody would take over it, but nobody, as you can see right there, will see it. Well, technically the orange player saw me wasting all of my troops, but he didn't do anything about that, he just simply decided to go for Spain instead. Now as you can see, the green player captain in West North Africa place is far away, his capital spot is terrible. Why? Because it isn't even a border territory, and I'm not even talking about what his capital could get easily card-blocking me endgame. As you can see, he wasted a lot of troops. I believe he left his capital with a 3-troop army, but I saw that the white player capped ahead of him, but he'll be neighboring white. So in this case I decided that I'm not going to take over the green player's position, not going to take over the green player's capital, but just simply let him have his position and potentially get into a colony of whites. Or if not, in case he decides to be a good neighbor with whites, then potentially to get in a connect with purple or the orange player, because as you can see the purple player went for Italy and the orange player went for Spain. Italy is OP hold, can OP hold in this situation. As you can see, it's a 2-pawn hold, but also at the same time the purple player will be neighboring some extra players over there. Also, as you can see right where I just simply absolutely took over Scandinavia, I visit all of my newly gotten troops. As you can see, I still got 2-troop territories, but these are not newly gotten troops. These troops were the troops I had from the beginning of the game. So these don't really count. But where I checked out if a blue player received his troops for France, and yes he did. So I was really hoping he'd get into a connect with the orange player who went for Spain. Now I temporarily lost connection to game and I thought the game might be over, but fortunately I came back to the game, and at the moment when the orange player completely skipped his turn, so I thought maybe I was put into a glitch game and all our players will be skipping turns and basically I will be able to only make turns myself, but no. I was waiting right there if a green player makes a move, and he did, so everything was fine. The game continued, and as you can you can see right there, if I actually hold the Russian Empire next to these holds too, that will be absolutely ridiculous. As you can see, the white player is going for Eastern Europe. It seems like the things go my way, but the white player actually breaks through the Russian Empire, guys. I thought I was so close, but right there at the end, the white player still decides to break through me. And as you can see, at this moment, the purple player was making more time to deploy his troops, but at the end he still made his turn, he didn't quit, and I received even 18 troops, so I thought, I mean, it's the only player who attacks me is the white player, so why not to go for his territories? And right there, obviously I had to waste all of my troops, so I just simply continued capturing these territories in Eastern Europe, and I mean, of course, let's just simply take over the territory in Orient, and I decided why not to try taking over the last territory in Germany, because I might get a lucky blitz on my roads, but as you can see, I wasn't successful with that. 8 troops by the green player in this situation, and his expansion kinda slow. But what I do not like about this situation is that these players are not really getting into a connect. Their expansions are really slow, but these players are not really getting into a conflict, which makes the challenge is so much more complicated to me. Eventually they will accumulate a lot of troops, and the set values will start to become really high. So this is what I do not like right there at all. But right there I was I was getting away with not having any troops, any defensive troops over there. The blue player kept strengthening border on France, but luckily he didn't break through me. Of course the white player continued breaking through me, but he only broke through the Russian Empire once again. He had a 12-troop army, but he didn't do anything to break through Scandinavia, the British Empire, and Iceland too, so right there, as you can see, I just only decided to retaliate to the white player back, and I found that it was super easy for me to take over the green player's capital. He left it with a single troop. I just simply couldn't believe it. He left it with a single troop, so I took over it easily. So you can see at the same time I broke through the purple player. I was basically taking care of green white right there, but pro player still had it a little bit. That was fun right where he quit the game. There are so many throws where he's hit by the blue player, and I thought he definitely sooner or later will break through me, and especially since he added even more throws to this border, making it a 25 troop army, but as you can see he didn't, so right there I still get away, but I have to keep in mind that the white player is already my enemy, so maybe I should prioritize getting rid of white, but maybe not, because I mean I have to waste all of my troops every turn, and if a blue player starts attacking me, basically the challenge is over. The challenge is over, so I prioritize going after the blue player. I saw I still had a big army, so I thought I'd just simply take over France, but that last blitz, guys, 89% blitz, that really hurt me. As you can see, I failed to break the spin, meaning the blue player will receive more troops. And now he should definitely attack me. That would be super surprised if he didn't attack me, so unless he quit the game, but as you can see, spoiler alert, the blue player is going to attack me. At the very least, the green player only took North Africa back, and he didn't even fortify any more troops to the capital back, so I could easily take over it again, but as you can see, the blue player keeps retaliating back, and the blue player is attacking territories super fast. He even broke through the Russian Empire. So the blue player is definitely a good player, guys, and the white player is looking forward to break through me too, but right there he saw the blue player's territories. So luckily he didn't continue going right there, guys, and I still saved Iceland and the British Empire combined. So basically I was even happy that blue player broke through me, but he fortified 12 troop army right there, guys. That was a 250 IQ move, so I switched to model rolls right there. Okay, yes, I made it to 85% blitz, guys, but again, even with me getting good model rolls, even me being smart to switch to model rolls, then model roll down with army and then get a good blitz, I still didn't have enough troops to break through Spain, meaning a blue player is going to attack me. Again, right there, as you can see, the white player was really aggressive. He wanted to break through me too, and right there didn't help that the green player got Orient. Basically, if I deal with the blue and white player somehow, the green player is still going to receive a lot of troops, and as you can see, the blue player traded in a set 3 cards. That was really lucky for him, but he didn't continue going into the snoop corner. He maybe thought that I'm properly guarding borders, so he didn't want to run into it. And as you can see, the white player didn't go right there either. So that was super lucky for me. Right there I saw the orange player getting wiped out from Orient, so I thought that might be even the last territory. I thought I'll give it a try, and yes indeed. Right there I received extra cards, meaning it will be easier for me to trade in a set soon. Right there I get a good blitzing the blue player's army, and finally he gave up, guys. Finally he gave up. As you can see at the end I blitz my troops into the blue player's capital, because I should basically waste all of my newly gotten troops, so in case if there's an opportunity for me to do so. So you can see 3 troops are trapped in Ireland, so that was not necessary. And right there I was hoping the green player would blitz that blue player's capital, but at the end he didn't, because I saw this capital and the territories in Scandinavia must be the last territories of a blue player, so I went to take over this one card myself, but meant I wasn't going to blitz that non-troop army, that capital myself right there. On the other hand, I was thinking over there, guys, and I thought if I should trade in a set. I really thought if I should trade in a set, but at the end I decided to not do that. Because basically, remember the challenge is to waste absolutely all of my troops. So right there I didn't want to waste all of my troops just for the green and white players to trade in their sets immediately, because as you can see both of them added 4 cards. So first of all, I want them to trade in a set. I want to see what would we do with their troops. Where would we put them, and only then for me to trade in a set. Because at the very least I would be able to capture a lot of territories once again. As you can see, unfortunately the white player makes this elimination. I was really ready to eliminate the blue player myself, but the white player was smart, really smart to notice that opportunity, and finally he broke through the noob corner. Iceland and the British Empire combined, and not even that. He broke through France too. So you can see the white player was really going aggressive right there, guys, and I knew what he's the toughest opponent left. In this situation, the green player got these holds, but the green player is kind of noob. The white player keeps breaking through me, he knows how to play the game, he is a really good player. And right there I didn't want to be absolutely capless, so I thought how could I get away with this challenge, and I do not have to waste my troops if we are locked. So as you can see, I basically made what I'd blitz with capital in the British Empire the last. So it basically I wouldn't have to attack with these troops anymore. And at this moment the green player was getting so strong, but what I noticed is that he isn't really making many attacks, and I mean his attacks are kinda slow. I was hoping he might get to the white player's capital in France and might blitz it, but he was even too slow to take over spin with. Again, right there my biggest rival over there is white. I think if I deal with a white player, I could win the game. But again, right there the white player is at 4 cards, and even if I eliminate a white player somehow, I might still not be able to deal with green. Right there the white player didn't break through me, so I decided maybe it's better to be friends with him. So right there I just simply wasted all of my troops on the poor player to potentially, stop the conflict with the white player. Might even encourage him to eliminate the poor player himself instead of attacking me. And basically I decided that I'll just simply let the green player have his holds. So you can see, luckily the white player went right there. I even told him well played to encourage him. I wanted to be friends. Well, I'm not be friends right there, guys. I just simply didn't want him to break through his holds, but as you can see, he did. So besides Iceland and the British Empire right there, I decided to trade a set. I decided to trade a set because the white player was doing a lot of damage to me, so I decided after all I'll just simply go for him. I'll go after him. So far I'll be leaving the green player alone, but right there I thought I was leaving a green player alone, but right there I realized I still have to waste. My troops. So as you can see right there I went through the green player and he left his capital on spin with 1 troop. And at the end I didn't. Right there he have enough troops to blitz the green player's 34 troop army to blitz 13 troops, but right there doesn't matter. Right. And right there with these phrases right there I wanted to trick into the green player eliminating white, and he actually blitzed that white player's capital in France, but the white player still had a territory, at the very least 1 territory left in France. So even right there, meaning if I blitz the white player in Southeastern Europe, I could give away that kill for the green player, and I thought, maybe let's not do it. But then I changed my mind. Even if I do not make elimination, if the green player got an army in Gascony, it's still better to let the green player to eliminate white, because the white player is good. The green player is no, but right there, luckily, the green player had this army stuck in Spain, not on Gascony. So I was still able to eliminate white. And right there, as you can see, only 1 capital left, guys. Good game, well played. And I win by capitals. Over there, like this GG's, the challenge was completed.